Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a fantastic time. My name is SoothingFilly, and welcome to a short episode. This is a tiny, quick little episode that we're going to be running before the one that I've started recording over there. The reason is that this project, I'm going to use my last two rockets to show you. Spoilers! This project is taking an absolute age. So, in order to get a video out at some point this year, oh Jesus, I think it might be an idea just to make like a little half video in between shots. So what we're going to do is come in here. Now you'll remember this from very recent episodes that we've been doing, and we made an XP farm with SoothingCraft. And then I made a kind of a boo-boo. So basically, let me give you the lowdown. SoothingCraft and I made a awesome little XP farm that generates cactus and bamboo to burn itself in these furnaces. Now the cactus will come down and be burnt into green dye, and the bamboo would come down and fuel it. Unfortunately, we built it miles too small. We built it so that you guys are still alive. Awesome, thank you. We built it so that it would only ever run 3 of the 20 furnaces. It wasn't fast enough to power anymore. So I thought, oh, I'm clever, aren't I? I've actually done this before in one of my old videos on a NationCraft server, NationCraft Season 1, Season 2 coming soon. Then I built one of these machines. It's designed by Ilmango, and it's basically an XP generator. It sort of very quickly generates these cactuses. That's awesome. That will speed things up nicely. Now, in the creation of this, I took down SoothingCraft's little bamboo farm up here because that wasn't fast enough anyway, and I can't remember how to put it back. So we're going to try today. That's the goal of today. We're going to see if we can quickly pop through. Hopefully I've got my nerd box here. Let's pop it open and have a look inside. Now we've got some materials here, and the goal is now to try and recreate the farm here. So I'm not entirely sure everything we're going to need, but let's get everything together now. All right, it's possible that we now have what we need. So let me see. If I just grab a lump of what stone? We're using polished diorite up there, so if we use polished diorite here too. Right, and it'd be a good opportunity for me to actually talk you through my understanding of how these things are going to work as well. So if we temporarily put one there, we don't actually need that there, but this is where the magic's. That will not have been a good idea. I will guarantee you that will not have been a good idea. All right, never mind. So basic alloy. If we're going to put a redstone torch either side of this, so. This is going to be our main on-off point. So if I put a lever there, I'll be able to turn these torches off and on. Now, we need these torches to take a signal somewhere, so we're actually going to give them 2 sand blocks. I'm going to put one here, and for argument's sake, put one here. I'm not actually sure if it matters which side, but basically, when this turns on, it's going to push these 2. The machine we're going to build is hopefully going to push these sand blocks backwards and forwards, and it's going to force the thing on top to grow. And then we're going to create a machine that's going to sort of push stuff in that direction. Next, after that, we're going to need a block here and a block here, and on top of those, we're going to put some redstone. And that is for somewhere to, when we turn this on, whatever block is currently covering the torch will pass on that signal here, if that makes sense. And we're going to put a block here. And I think I'm probably going to need some more diorite. Oh, Jesus. Let's just, I don't know why we're hesitating here. Let's just go all in. Let's just get all of the polished diorite. Why not? So we're going to put some here. Can I please? No, that's not going to work. Like so. All right then, we're kind of. I'm just going to turn this off before I sort of get myself in some trouble here. But I think we're going to kind of put a block here, and then we want a block on top of each of these like so. Is this gonna? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Right, we're very, very nearly done with this quite simple contraption, actually. I think the next thing we need, I'm not sure we have, and that's actually going to be sticky pistons. And we should, in theory, have some from when we took his machine down, but I'm not actually very sure where I would have put them. This could be a problem. We need sticky pistons. How have I gotten this far in the world without getting any slime? How? Well, you know, I guess that's a thing for sure. We definitely need some slime. I definitely don't have any. And now that I'm coming to think of it, I don't think we ever created a slime farm or gathered any form of... I don't even know where a swamp is. This could definitely be... We must have got some somewhere. I know that we went on an adventure for slime at some point. We don't have any slime. That's okay. Well, let's. I don't believe it. Well, okay, that's fine. You know, that's okay. We don't have any slime left. I know that we got a couple, but I think we used them on sticky pistons, and I think we do have slime balls. Oh, thank God for that. Ooh, okay. Let's make a couple of sticky pistons here. I'm just gonna make 5, and then we'll put. But I don't know why I didn't check that first. Oh, I'm so relieved. Oh, right, let's get back to it. All right, so if we go here. Now, we may want... These blocks I don't think will stay here, but we need somewhere to put the sticky piston on, if that makes sense. So actually, if I go, the sticky piston should go maybe here, like so. Perfect, all right, so I didn't need that one. Now, in theory, if I have built this correct, and God, I hope I have, this should, whenever we turn this torch on, the redstone torch that we've got here will power this sand block, which powers that redstone, which powers this block, which will power this piston, and this sticky piston, and cause them both to fire, like this. And it happens so fast that this block is moving across like a so. Now, in theory, if we go down, hopefully I've got one. Do I have a... Yes, I do. Right, okay. I need literally one. So we'll take that for now. But if we head back up and we pop one of these in. Now, all we are doing here is rebuilding Silentcraft's thing. So if I do this... No, that didn't work. Maybe I have to wait for it to grow once. That's possible, because as things sit, it's a bit of a... It's not really a shoot at this point, is it? I'm really hoping this still works. It's entirely possible that there's been a game update since, and this may not work. So fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Grow for me. And when you do grow, please don't break when I turn the machine on. Please. I know what will help. Bone meal. Ha-ha! Go. See? And it's forcing it. Do you see all the... Oh, Jesus. I thought I broke it. Just a bit of lag. So do you see how fast it's growing? Perfecto. Perfecto. Okay. So now all we need to do is make sure that these bamboo are landing in this hopper and they're going down to fuel... do you see? At least one made it. It's going down to fuel these furnaces. Now we still have the problem that this is not fast enough. We need to speed this up somehow. And I think the simplest way of speeding it up is to simply build another one. I am not clever enough to come up with a faster solution to this. So I'm going to have to go by brute force faster solution and simply multiply it. Now, the question is where? Because in theory, we could build another one simply mirrored on the other side. And these two would work their way down. In fact, I might do that. They would push the bamboo onto each other's sand blocks, but if we put a glass pane in the middle, that might stop that. Let's try that. Okay, so while it may break from time to time, I think it should work. So let's pop up here. Let's see if we've got some bamboo. Thank you. We'll place you there. We're going to make you grow. Awesome. And then we are going to turn this on. And that did not work. Why are you... Alright, so I'm not entirely sure now, ladies and gentlemen, why this is not working. But it might have something to do with the fact that this is facing north. Often with these zero-tick machines, maybe the orientation's not going to work. Perhaps. Yeah, if I was a betting man, I would say that was the problem. If I was a betting man, I would say that that was the problem indeed. All right, cool. Well, we'll just have to make another one above it. Can we make... Is there room to make another one up there? Let's have a look. Block there, and then a piston there. Now that, in theory, should be it. Let's bamboo this. Boop. Turn this on. Boop. I mean, it seems to work. The bamboo's not doing an awful lot of growing. I will say that, like, of all the growing things, the bamboo does not seem to be one of them. Is that my imagination? I'm not seeing, like, miles and miles of bamboo coming out of this thing. Because this one works all the time, I think. Yeah, look at that. It's growing, it's popping off, it's growing, it's popping off. So why is it light levels? It could be light levels. Perhaps we need the light levels to be... okay, we're not sure of this yet, but it could be light levels. So let's go up and put a few torches down. If you... Do you know what? It's just occurred to me now that some of you may be at home, like, face palming to hell, just because going, Philly, obviously it's not light levels. Jesus, man, what are you doing? Do you even know how to Minecraft? And to that I would answer, no. It is light levels. It's totally light levels. Who knew bamboo needed light levels to work? Huh. Okay. I should not be this excited. All right. Now we've got a small problem of like the... Oh, Jesus. We need the bamboo to fall down. I suppose we could just do some glass, really, couldn't we? We could make some nice... it's like a little glass tube it could fall down to. And maybe like another hopper leading into that. That would solve our problem. Let's get some glass and let's see if we can wrap this up. In theory, all we need to do is build this up like so. Maybe... Can I do that? Can I do that? In theory, I should be able to do that. I'm wondering now if 64 will be enough. All right, let's keep going up. Because the good thing is glass doesn't take any kind of redstone thing through itself. So it's kind of immune to the influences of redstone, which is quite handy in this case. So we're going to pop the glass up there. And we're going to pop the glass up there. And then I'm going to pop some glass there. Like that. And maybe... here, and maybe here. All right, so now it's got nowhere to go but down. Perfect. Exactly the same as the other one. Awesome. Now that's all going down, and then I'm getting excited now. And now this is all going down. Yep, that's still working. Perfect. Now I just... Right, so the imperfect thing of this system is the fact that we can't actually turn the second one on at all. It looks quite cool though, doesn't it? I tell you what, I'm using a shader done by SilentCraft, and he did it for the Vaston server. I'm not completely in love with this block of purple. I might swap some of these out for white or do like a little design here or something like that. That might be better. And the fact that we don't have a way to turn on that one up there does bother me a smidge. But I'm going to see if I can come up with something clever off camera. Like a pillar of... Like maybe some kind of pillar of things. Or maybe we just leave this running? In theory? I don't know what it's going to do when it loads and unloads. We're going to run some tests on this with regards to loading and unloading these blocks. But that, in theory, should be quite good. I'm going to be able to come up here and turn this one on as well. And now we should be filling this up nicely. Now the question is, ladies and gentlemen, how many of these furnaces is it going to reach max capacity for? We've now got 2 of those things, so maybe 6, but we are producing cacti at a much increased rate. So I'm going to AFK here for a little bit. I'm going to leave this machine running. I'm going to make sure that those doors are closed. Yep. Otherwise I'm going to die. But I'm going to AFK here for a bit, and I'm going to see how many of these furnaces get filled up. This is exciting stuff. We have... Oh, I've sunk. We have partial success. I'm calling it a partial success because instead of the first 3, I mean, this is the first one. Come straight down here. 1, 2, 3. We now have 6. Oh, yes. I've left this going all night, and the first 6 are blazing merrily away. And occasionally this one lights up, but never quite like a lot, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Now, we have a slight problem in that because all of these... are not actually on, the cactus is slightly overproducing. So as you can see here, it's actually filled up all of the hoppers that go around and is now filling up this here. So we are going to have to, yeah, that's quite a lot. So we're going to have to probably shut this machine off. And what I'm thinking about doing is if we come up here and if I pop you and probably you. That way, even at full tilt, this is going to be at 1/3 of its capacity, and we can always just replace these when we get, as and when I manage to add a more effective thing. Let's turn all this noisy machinery off. Although to be fair, my game has stopped creating noise, so I think my AFK session may have broken the noise. Have I? Can you do that? Can you break the noise in Minecraft? I think I've broken the noise. I can't hear a damn thing. Hold the line, caller. I'll be right back. How the bloody hell did I do this? Right, let's do. All right, glass is gonna be 1, 2 back. Yep, thank you very much. Now let's go up here. Careful not to step in. Oh, for the love of... Right. So you know when you get to that thing and you've taken something apart and you put it all back together and you end up with 1 screw left? Well, I'm not sure where this glass block went at all. I know that I've broken something, but I have no idea what. So I'm going to go away and I'm going to... Yep, I'm just going to give up until... I'm probably going to go back and watch some old footage and see if I can figure out where this glass block came from. But never mind, until then we can turn you off. All the machines are off. And silence descends, or at least silence would descend if my sound was working and it hadn't been silent this whole time. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching me all the way to the end of this, admittedly very short episode. We are working, as I say, on another little project that is over. Is it nighttime? Oh, it's not nighttime. So yeah, there is another episode coming very soon, actually. It's going to be along shortly, so bear with me. It is coming. I haven't forgotten about it. I'll be with you again shortly. Thanks for watching to the end, everybody. See you all later. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.